Hello, Mount Dora. I'm Rob English, the president of Mount Dora Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're just so excited to be bringing you another partner video. Today, we're with Paula and John Tucker, the owners of Taste of Our Town Tours here in Mount Dora, and we're actually at the very first stop of the tour, which is the reason that I've got Jerry here. Jerry is the owner and the chef of the Olive Branch, and it's just great location. The food is fabulous, and the reason this is the first stop is because it's literally across the street from where you start, which is at the Chamber of Commerce, the historic train depot. Jerry, thank you for always being the host here. We appreciate it. I look forward to eating your food again real soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jerry.
Okay, now tell us a little bit about, John, if you would, the Taste of Our Town. How long have you been in business, and just a little bit about what I get?
All right now, Rob. We've been in business 5 years.
Okay.
And our tour is very basic. We stop at 8 different stops.
Okay.
5 or 6 will be an eatery in town, such as the Olive Branch. And then we move on to 2 or 3 specialty shops.
Okay. Good.
And it's, I think everybody's pretty satisfied by the end of the day.
I'm sure. Now, I love history. And I haven't actually been on your tour yet. I need to do that. But history, to me, is fabulous. You have a great history about the town. Tell us just a few things we might learn about.
Yes, we do. Well, we know 2 of the earlier citizens of our town, of course, were Dora Droughty and her husband, Jim.
Okay.
And as the town grew, by 1883, we had the hotel, the
Lakeside Inn.
The Lakeside Inn. Now, when the Lakeside was first built, it was mainly for hunters and fishermen. And then it morphed from there into what it is today.
And you've got a lot of history in between.
See, believe it or not, by 1900, although the town only had about 350 to 400 people, we already had 6 hotels. Mount Dora was already a destination location.
Can you believe that? We were crowded even that long ago. Now, you talk about some of the different other historic landmarks. You don't have to tell us the history, but some of the other landmarks. Just share some of the landmarks.
Okay, we stroll by the Donnelly House.
Okay.
We hit several of the buildings in town. We started at the Chamber, of course, and that was the original
depot.
Yeah, built in 1887 and remodeled after they burned down in
1915.
Yes, sir.
Well, you've got that history down. I love it. Do you go by like the Mount Dora History Museum? Do you go by that on the alley?
We do.
Okay, that's
we
what I
do go
thought.
by the History Museum, the same as we go by the Child's House.
Oh, okay.
And tell a little bit about the history of that interesting building.
That's great. Okay, so Paula, he mentioned a lot of locations. Tell us about some of the locations that you go to as far as the eating part about it, because everybody loves the eating. And as you guys can see, look at this table here. It's ready to be served. They've got the wine. The group is already enjoying the wine. Tell us about your stops.
So we stop, as John was saying, probably about an average of about 8 stops per tour. And they do vary based on the day of the week in the tour. We offer the tour every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Always start at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So based on the size of the group, I mean, we go to places such as the Olive Branch Mediterranean. We also go to Copacabana Cuban. We go to Rockin' Cafe down the road, the Wave Asian. We go to a newer restaurant in town called The Loft, a little cafe called Breezeway Cafe. We stop at specialty shops such as Mount Dora Olive Oil.
Oh, wow. Great store.
They give you vanilla ice cream over the balsamics. We go into, of course, cover the Lakeside Inn and go into the Gatehouse, Julianne's Coastal Cottage. I mean, and I know I'm missing multiple stops. They're all great partners with us on the tour.
What you get out of that is you literally get a taste at each place, but with that many places, you're probably very full at the end, but you've now discovered your possible favorite one to book your reservation for that night or just come on in.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so a typical group is this size group, Paula?
We try to keep it intimate, so we try to limit the group to no more than 12. Today,
so what's your groups today?
Well, as you can see, this is special. We've got a wonderful couple here celebrating their 50th anniversary with us today.
All right, great, congratulations.
Another wonderful couple celebrating their 37th anniversary.
Wow.
And then we've got a fun little girls group happening. Girls over here. I think they're just partying for the
And then that's typical
that's
groups,
very
probably.
Typical
Family groups, anniversaries, girl groups.
Exactly.
Okay.
From we have had people join us from all over the world, actually, all different places in the country. Lots of Floridians. Great way to show them our beautiful town.
It's amazing. So now, how do I hear about you?
Well, our website, Mount Dora, tasteofourtown.com.
Okay, and I can book a reservation
You
on
can
your
book
website?
a reservation through our website. You can also go to the chamber. You all are,
that's right.
of course, with our partnership. You book our tours for us if somebody wants to go into the chamber and book.
Wonderful.
But of course, our website, we've got a business number. If you want the business
Okay,
number,
well, what's the number?
352-729-6291.
That's fantastic.
So you can
John,
always call me.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Paula. What is the price? People are going to want to know what the price.
It's a bargain. It's
Okay.
$49.
That is a bargain.
And I'll tell you right now, I'll repeat what you said. By the end of the tour, you're full. I guarantee you're full. We've had no complaints from anyone in 5 years that they were hungry. We've had actually had people
Yeah.
cancel dinner reservations.
I bet. Now, the tour is how long typically?
About 3 hours.
About 3 hours.
We
Okay.
started at 2 when the restaurants were slower, and we completed about 5 o'clock.
Okay, so you're full then. So I correct myself. You know where to eat the next night. In closing, what would you like to leave us with, Paula, first? About just make sure that they go to that website and book a tour.
Absolutely. Come to our website, book a tour. We promise you a good time, a great way to see our amazing town. We share with you as much as we can about it. You get a taste of the history, a taste of the art culture, and an amazing taste of all the wonderful food and libation or two.
Great. Okay, John, anything to add to that?
No, I think my bride summed it up. Yeah, I guarantee you.
Okay. You know what? One thing you also hear is at the end of the dock, and I won't say what dock, but you hear a little story about the two of these on the tour. You say that I think on every tour is
Pretty
what I've
much,
heard.
yes, we do.
So I will just plant that seed at the end of one of the famous docks here in Mount Dora. You will hear a little tidbit that will be very interesting about the two of these people. I'm Rob English, the president of the Mount Dora Chamber of Commerce, and we're just so excited to be bringing you this video from the Olive Branch with Paula and John Tucker, Taste of Our Town Tours. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
Rob, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, John.